On this week's episode, we take a few quizzes.
Yes, we haven't done this in a while, but we wanted to bring you a fun flair ep today.
So stick around and get to know us.
Hello and welcome to Rare with Flair,
The podcast where two best friends with the same rare disease are living their best lives. I'm your host, Cassandra.
and I'm your host, Casey.
Guys! Hi.
Guys. Hello. Hello, Cass. Hello, Podience.
Hello, Podience. Hello, Case. So, Case was
Yes.
just on vacation.
Oh my gosh, I got back from my Disney cruise. I mentioned it in the last episode. It was lovely. What a fun time. I mean, I love Disney, and all the good food and all the fun. And it was really, really great. And I'm very sad to even think about it because now it's back to the real world and it's sad. But I had a great time.
Real world is boring.
Real world is sad. No, not always. Not always. You can make your real world fun.
You can make your real world fun.
You can do that. You can do that. That's my belief. But it was a great time. And actually, on the day this releases, you guys know we record about a week early-ish for these episodes. But on the very day that this releases is our very own Miss Cassandra's birthday! And not to, out you with your age.
No,
you're gonna be
it's okay. I feel like we always end up outing each other, but...
28 is such a good age. It was a good year for me at least, but I also just love a lot of my favorite fictional characters are 28. So I was excited to turn 28 and I think it's going to be a great time for you.
See, it's funny because thank you so much. I was really excited to be 27 and it's been an okay year. It hasn't been a super disappointing year, but I don't know if it's been what I expected, but I have no expectations for 28. So,
maybe that's good.
So I'm all right, I'm kind of open to whatever, but I appreciate it.
Bring it on.
And I was just thinking, wait a minute. I think I'm your age when we started the pod.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
We made it, guys.
Oh my gosh.
We made it.
Gosh. That makes me emotional.
I know. I'm
oh my gosh, you're right. It was
right? No, that's right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was 27 going on 28.
Okay. Wow. Oh.
Yeah. So I was a little younger than you because I didn't turn 28
right until November of that year, right?
Of that year.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But wow. Oh.
But wow.
That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
Well,
That's
thank
really
you
crazy.
so much. I really appreciate it. I'm excited. I think it'll be nice.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
It'll be a good time. I'm excited. Thank you so much, girl.
I'm excited for you. Yeah.
Audience for being here and listening. I appreciate all of you.
Yeah, send her a little email or a message. Wish her happy birthday, or at least wish her happy birthday just
in your heart.
To yourself. In your heart, yeah.
In your heart. I'll receive it, I promise. Oh, thanks, guys. Love you. Enjoy. This is my birthday gift to you, is this episode.
I love.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm really excited. This episode is going to be fun, and we'll talk about it in a second. But I need to tell you something that just happened an hour ago. That was related to the last episode, okay, before we begin.
Oh.
Okay.
Great.
So, there are too many streaming services, and I don't know, I couldn't find anything I really wanted to watch, but people talk about, were you a Nick kid? Were you a Disney kid? With the Cartoon Network kid. I was none. I was a Disney teenager, but I was a PBS kid. So grew up on the PBS shows. I loved them and I watched a lot of them, and I really just had a craving for it. So I canceled a streaming service in order to buy an add-on on Prime to be able to watch PBS shows. Okay. Sorry, hang with me.
Got you.
I'm watching Arthur, guys. A phenomenal show. I really can't speak highly enough about this show.
Phenomenal.
Mark Brown
and I haven't
outdid
seen
himself.
it. I haven't seen it as an adult. Can you believe that?
It's like, and I hadn't either, and I'm fascinated because I remember so many of them, and there are so many that I don't remember, and they're also amazing. Like, I don't know. There's not a miss.
Yeah, oh, there's a lot I remember. I watched it a lot growing up. Yeah.
Some of the visuals, it's a very imaginative show. Like, the kids, like, the main character kids are, like, around the age of 8. They're in 3rd grade. And so there's a lot of, like, imagining what-if scenarios.
Yes. Yes.
And so many of those visuals.
The music.
The background music lives in my brain.
Well, like, no, the music specifically, though, that plays when they have a little, like, imagination moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. It's so good. So many of those visuals, like, really, as I've watched it in the background, they've just tickled my brain, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's such a familiar visual to me. It's crazy.
And actually, I think I know exactly what you're going to talk about, and I'm really excited about it.
Yes! Okay, I forgot that this happened until it started happening, and I was, like, brushing my dog, and I, like, screamed. Like, you guys, I was in my house by myself, and I feel bad for my dog. She was like, what's going on? Guys. Okay, so in season 6, episode 3 of Arthur, the first in the set, because they're like 11-minute episodes, is called Prunella's Special Edition, and it's basically like the in-universe version of Harry Potter is coming out, and one of the characters, Prunella, orders like this super special copy, but on accident she gets a Braille version of the book.
This is not the episode I was thinking of, but go on, and then I'll talk about the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay. Well, this is exciting. So,
well, that's awesome. I've never seen this. She gets a Braille version.
Yes, I remember this from when I was a kid because, like, she's like, oh, what's this? Like, and she gets really jealous because all of her friends are reading the printed version of the book. She's not blind. And she's like, oh, they're giving me spoilers. Like, I need to catch up. I need to know what happened. And she, like, attempts to try and learn Braille by, like, reading a book. And she's about to give up and leave the library when she, like, quite literally bumps into a blind girl. And it was so exciting. So, okay, I need to, like, look up the name of this character because So
this might be the same character I'm thinking of. There's an episode I'm thinking of where a blind girl comes to, I think, stay the night at Muffy's house?
I think so. Yeah, because I think that she comes back. Like, she wasn't a one-off. She wasn't a regular character.
It's a different episode, but, like, it was such a good episode. I watched it as an adult, actually, because of the blind aspect of it. I heard about it. I found it. And, like, she teaches, like, I think it's Muffy or Francine. It's one of those. She teaches the person, like, how to, like, deal with her, essentially, of, like, hey, like, it's better for you to say this or do this.
Yes.
And, like, the whole episode is about her blindness. Well, and if you say her name, I might remember it.
I think I'm going to try and look it up. But, like, it's really funny because, like, she drops the Braille book. Like, Prunella drops the book, and, like, the blind character, like, she picks it up, and she's like, oh my gosh, like, I've been waiting to read this, and, like, it's in Braille. Oh, like, don't you read Braille? And she's like, no. Like, well, I can read it to you, and she ends up consenting, and they kind of, like, vibe and become friends, and
oh my gosh,
they get to, like, read the book, and even so, like, she's like, it's okay, you can say blind, like, it's just...
Yeah, that's how the episode was that I watched. Yes,
it
was very similar of, like, you can say blind and, like, just, like, faux pas and socially, like, how to deal with a blind person kind of thing.
Her name is Marina.
I don't know. I'm not going to remember, actually. I thought I might, but I don't.
But seeing her, like, it was right. So, like, they're all, like, anthropomorphic animals, and she's a bunny with, like, a cute bob cut. Like, it's really cute.
Hold on. I'm going to look her up. We're like,
you gotta look her up.
I love how much time we're taking right now to do this.
No, because guys, I lost it when I saw it, and I was like practically crying because it was such good representation.
Yeah. Yep, this is her. This is
her. Right?
Yes. So there's an episode, and I forget who she goes to stay the night with, but she She does. And like, or just, I don't even know if it's stay the night, just goes over to her house to play or whatever. And it's a really good episode too.
I think I remember this, and I like don't remember.
Well, I never saw it as a kid.
Yeah,
I only saw this
don't
episode
remember
as an adult.
which episode it is that she ends up being in, but like, it's so lovely. Like just seeing that in the wild, not trying to find it. And
I never saw it as a kid either, though. I never saw either of those episodes.
I remember seeing it as a kid, and I remember being like, wow. And, as a kid, I didn't like fully identify as blind, if you will. Like I wasn't cane trained until I was a teen.
Right.
But like seeing that was like so cool. Like, I mean, we talked about this before. Like seeing any disabled character is so cool.
Yeah. I think as a kid, I would have still really liked it. Since it's in season 6, it could have been like after I was quote unquote past Arthur.
I think it was because it was truly at the time that I was like a lot of the season.
Right.
I saw a lot of them actually, but like season 5, season 6, they were like out in like 2001.
Okay, I feel like the ones I remember would be like the earlier seasons. Yeah.
Yeah. They're really iconic too, but those are ones that really stand out to me.
If you, the listener, are able to get your hands on Arthur, we do think that, what is it, Marina? Is that her name?
Marina.
We think Marina is a great representation of blindness, and Arthur was surely ahead of its time in that regard, in many regards. But the way they handled it in the episode I saw also was really lovely, so I hope you get to that episode soon, and if you do, you'll have to report back.
Yes, I'll have to like let people know what episode that is, because I don't think the wiki is very well updated, but I was just so excited I had to share, because that was our literal last episode, so...
I know. We should have mentioned Marina on the last episode. We would have given her an A+. A+ for Marina.
She had a cane and everything.
She has a cane. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah, that's awesome.
It's so fun.
Okay. Speaking of other childhood favorites... we've done little mini episodes in the past that are like just us taking quizzes, BuzzFeed quizzes. We did a friendship test one time, which was fun. And Cass, I'll let you like intro this because it was your thing, but...
Right, all right. So my mom did a garage sale, and so she was cleaning out a lot of the kids' stuff that she had in the basement, and she found a bunch of books, and I loved like all of the American Girl fiction, nonfiction books. They were all great. And some of the ones that I really liked, they were like these spiral bound books called The Quiz Book. And I did them multiple times with different friends. And we love a personality test around here, right? And
we love it. And we love American Girl. So
absolutely. Like, this was no exception to when I was a child. I always loved personality tests.
Always.
Yeah,
me too.
Right?
Always.
And so I have with me the Quiz Book 1, 2, and 3. We're going to do a quiz from each, featuring a randomly selected quiz by Casey.
Well, it's funny because Cass originally asked me to do this just for fun for the two of us, like by ourselves. And I was like, why don't we record it though? Why not? Okay. So for my first number, my favorite
number 1, you can pick a number between 1 through 24.
My favorite number is 3, so let's go with 3. I know that's early on in the book, but let's do it.
All right. So this quiz is called Tickled Pink or Feeling Blue.
Oh, I already love the name. That's fantastic.
They're all like cute puns. Oh, okay.
Fantastic.
So it's like, all right, I got to describe it because it's like a little bit visual, but I think we can do it.
Okay.
So it says, study the colors below and pick the one that you think matches your mood today.
Oh, today.
Then
today.
Turn the page to see what some experts believe about what that color says about you. So here we've got black, red, blue, yellow, green, purple, and pink. And I'll show them to you on FaceTime.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Today, I'm going to go with the purple. Because I'm not, like, sad blue, but I am a little bit like it's a Monday. It feels right.
Okay. Okay, so purple. All right. And now I need to use my accessibility tools in order to read this printed piece of paper.
Hold, please. Everyone stand
please.
by. We are blind on this here pod, so don't
All right.
worry about it.
It says... Hold on. Okay, it says... It says, purple. Passionate and creative describes you right now. You're letting your heart rule your head. Which is cute, because weren't you just telling me you were doing a crafty thing?
I was. I'm not going to say what it was, but I was doing something creative right before you called me.
I love that.
That's actually very accurate for how I was feeling today. I was feeling crafty. Creative. I like it. What's your color?
I feel like today I've been in a good mood. I have like a lot to look forward to. Work was good. Trying to think. I'm looking at these colors. I mean, I always like yellow. Yellow is my favorite. I'm trying not to let that rule,
yeah, I know.
but I'm feeling upbeat today, so I'll pick
You're
yellow.
feeling yellow. Okay.
All right.
Fair.
And magnifier. I thought I had this. I thought I kept this open. Of course, I didn't. You're feeling cheerful and bright. You may be looking ahead to future adventures for a fun escape.
Stop. Stop. Okay, why is it accurate
was packing
for both
for
of
my
us?
trip earlier.
Why? Why is it accurate for both of us? I hate it. I hate this.
I'm a little scared. These writers at American Girl. I don't know.
This probably came out in like 2002.
No, literally, we did not look at these even a little bit in advance.
No. But why did they both describe
Why were they so accurate?
So accurate. I'm a little concerned.
Okay. I mean, that was pretty quick, but hey, we did it.
It was.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to move on to the quiz book 2?
Absolutely. Do you want to pick the number?
Ooh, okay.
Or should I? I can do it.
Pick a number between 1 through 26. I'm going to say 14.
That's so funny. I was thinking 16, so we were close.
Ooh, okay. Quiz number 14. Are you superstitious?
Oh, okay, American Girl.
Yeah, all right. Let's see.
Very superstitious. Speaking of blind people, Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah. For a second, I totally forgot. Okay. They're presented on, I guess they're supposed to be tarot cards because they're like little cards with the multiple choice questions, which is really funny. Okay. Are you superstitious? How much do you believe in luck, wishes, and other supernatural stuff? The answer is in the cards.
Oh.
I know. Okay. I feel like we're about to do something.
We're about to get deep. Get deep on this pod of our beliefs, our core beliefs here.
This is insane. All right, card number 1. You're on your way to a friend's house when a black cat crosses in the street in front of you. You, A, turn around and go another way to your friend's house. B, keep walking but wonder if you'll have bad luck later. Or C, reach down to pet the friendly kitty.
Oh God, none.
I know. I don't want to touch it.
Are we both taking this together? Or are we gonna do separate answers?
But we're gonna have to I'm gonna have to keep track of it because it's one of the. It looks like one of the types of quizzes where you skip to whatever question.
Oh, so listen, I would go with number 1. Not because I believe that a black cat would cause me bad luck, but because I would probably just want to get away from a random cat. No offense. I just wouldn't pet a random cat. I would not do that. So I would probably go a different way. I mean, either that or number 2.
I think I was going to pick B, where I don't know that I would really be concerned. I'm not really concerned about bad luck. I don't think black cats are bad luck, but no. I feel like I would just keep walking and be like, okay.
Okay, we can pick B. Like, we can do it together if you want to, like, compromise.
Okay.
Okay.
So it says go. So that was card number 1. Now we go to card number 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay, card number 3. You've worn the same socks to your softball team's last 3 games, and the team won each time. You decide, A, it's just a coincidence. B, the socks must be lucky. You'll have to wear them to every game. C, you'll wear the socks again if they're clean, but won't go out of your way to do it.
Okay. Am I superstitious? No. Am I OCD? Yes. This is where my OCD would come in.
Literally. Not
the socks.
You're not being facetious by saying, am I OCD?
No, like, I literally am. I would be thinking, especially as a younger person, I would be like, oh, I've got to wear those socks. Like, this is an anxiety thing, though. This is not like a, like,
these are the socks I wear to the game.
I definitely would want to wear the socks again, yes, but I don't know how you feel about this.
I think I would wear them again if they're clean, but it's not, like, a big deal. But let's go with B. Let's go with B.
Okay.
Like, we'll wear the lucky socks.
I think as an adult, it might not be a big deal. I'm trying to put my head of, like, me doing this book, you know, as a 10-year-old. Yeah.
All right. All right. So we're going to go to card number 5. Card number 5 says, when you break a wishbone after dinner and get the larger piece, you wish for an A on your big social studies test. When you get the A, you think, A, thank you, wishbone. B, I wonder if the wishbone had something to do with my A. Or C, studying got me that A, not a dried out chicken bone.
Certainly C for me.
Really?
I wouldn't even remember.
I would probably think of the I'd be like, huh, that's hilarious. You know, that's funny.
Okay, we can think about it. We can meet in the middle. We can think about the wishbone. Like we can think about it.
We don't owe it to the wishbone. We did study, after all.
No. We did study, but we'll go with B.
Okay, all right. We're going to go to card number 8. This is so funny.
Oh, it is so funny.
When you go outside at night, you make a wish on the first star you see. Here's the catch. We can't see the star. Amazing.
Oh, gosh.
All right. A, like, how often do you do it, I guess? So A, once in a while, or B, every time or almost every time?
Once in a while. Are those the only two options?
I would say the same thing. Literally.
Yeah, not every time I walk outside.
Options.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Once in a while.
Now we're going to go to card 11. Ooh, and it's a result card. Okay. Are you ready?
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Yep. I'm ready.
You can't decide. So we are Wonder Girl. You can't decide for sure whether superstitions are true or false. Was it just a coincidence that a black cat crossed your path right before you missed the school bus? You don't think about superstitions too often, but you probably make wishes and have a few special things you do for good luck.
Okay.
I feel like that's fair.
I'm down. I wouldn't call myself superstitious, but I enjoy the moments where God winks at you, you know, where like something happens
I like that too.
Where you're like, that's a little weird that happened.
Or like what can you please describe the concept of moments, because I actually used this in conversation recently. Like someone said something about it and I'm like, it was a moment, and I don't think people got it.
Yeah, my friend and I call them moments, but they're really kind of what I was saying about, like, God blinks at you. So it's like, or winks at you, it blinks at you, or whatever you want to call it. So, you know, it'll be just like very, very, very weirdly specific, or possibly things that seem too specific to be a coincidence. So, you know, you might see a picture of a Dalmatian named Buddy, and then you walk, like, in a magazine, and then you walk down the street and you meet a Dalmatian and his name is Buddy. It's something really weird that kind of gives you the chills a little bit of, like, how did that happen? Or, like, you're talking about something and your friend calls you up and they were just talking about the same thing, but it's, like, really it has to be, like, random. It can't be like, oh, we were talking about, you know, something common. It has to kind of be so random that it gives you a shiver down your spine of, like, whoa, how did that happen, or how did we read each other's mind in that moment, or that kind of thing. So
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I mean,
too.
I feel like a lot of these things are kind of just like little blessings, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
love it.
That was cute. I liked that.
It was fun. It was fun.
All right. Quiz book number 3.
Yay.
All right. So quiz number 20 is called What's Your Recipe for Making Friends?
Oh.
It says, when it comes to making new friends, do you bubble over with enthusiasm or are you a bit slow to warm up?
Okay.
Ooh,
okay.
I'm nervous. Okay. All right. Your vacation, number 1, you vacation at a beach cottage. Next door are 2 girls about your age. You, A, run over and invite them to go swimming with you. B, watch them for a while to see if they look nice before introducing yourself. Or
Can't
C,
do that.
read your magazine outside and hope they see you and say hi.
I think we're going to be very different on this quiz.
I think we are
Our
going to be very
answers.
different.
Mine would
Yeah.
certainly be number 3.
See, as a kid, I would have been like A for sure. Like I would have talked to literally anyone as a child. But I think as an adult, I'd be B. Like, you know, if they seemed approachable, then maybe. But all right, I'll give you C, and I'll give me B.
Okay. So you're okay.
I'm writing these down. This
Cool.
one I'll write down.
Cool.
All right. Number 2. A new girl has just started at your school. LOL. You, A, ask her to sit with you at lunch. B, smile when she sits next to you and tell her your name. Or C, avoid her until you find out what she's like.
B for me.
I think I'd be A. I like new people.
Yeah, I can see myself also being A. I can see myself introducing myself way easier in like a school setting than just like random vacation with random people.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
Like, I don't know.
wouldn't. Yeah. Mm-mm.
So, but I'm still going to go with B.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I totally did that as a child. Like, I would introduce myself to people on vacation, but
Yeah, oh, yeah. my
not as
nephew
an
does.
adult.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so cute.
got you.
Oh, I love that. Okay, number 3. Your best pal, Beth, invites you to come to her house for a sleepover with her cousins. You, A, can't wait to go. If the cousins are anything like Beth, you'll have a great time. B, ask her a little bit about the cousins before deciding if you'll go. C, tell her you're busy that night. You know you just feel weird spending the night with a bunch of girls that you've never met.
I can see myself being any of these, actually.
I know, me too.
Any of them. I almost want to say A. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes my friends did have, like, cousins over and we would just play together. I mean, it depends on the age I was, I guess, but...
I feel like even now, like, I know that it's not as common for adults to have sleepovers, but I'm thinking, like, we're going to do an activity or something that's going to be, like, a long event
Yeah.
with friends as an adult. Like, I'm trying to translate these. And,
Yeah.
like, if one of my friends was like, hey, my cousins are coming, I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
really
I wouldn't care. No, I wouldn't be nervous
wouldn't
about
think too
that.
much of
so,
it.
no,
Let's put A.
we'll go with A.
All right. We'll both be A.
Cool.
All right. I'm excited. This is really thrilling, guys.
It is. It is.
All right. Number 4. Your family just moved and you're going to your first day at the new school. Your bus pulls up to your stop. You, A, hop on and walk straight to the back where all the action is. B, cautiously find a seat in the middle with a girl who looks about your age. Or C, sit in the first available seat right behind the bus driver.
B.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like as an adult, though, like, if I were getting on like, I would honestly sit by myself. Like, I don't No, getting on transit.
Oh, no, as an adult, yes, but I did go to a brand new school without knowing anybody, though. And, like, I feel like the first day of school I was talking to the girl next to me.
Yeah.
So.
I feel that. I feel okay.
Like I would have maybe wanted to meet a girl my age.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Number 5. You're sitting in the bleachers at your brother's soccer game. 2 girls are sitting next to you. You, A, say, who wants to go get a hot dog to see if they'll join you? B,
never
ask them who they're there to watch. Or C, listen in on their conversation to figure out if they're nice.
I mean, for me, definitely either B or C. I would never ask them to go get a hot dog with me. I can't imagine.
It's really funny because I did these quizzes as a kid and I still have like my old like circle marks and I had circled A as a child.
You did? That's cute, Cassandra.
I would have done.
So
I totally
cute.
As an adult, like similar situation. No. I think I have more self-preservation skills than I did as a kid.
I think that's cute, though. I think that's cute.
It's really, like, innocent and bubbly.
I mean, but here's the thing. Like, as a kid, it's, like, cute. As an adult, it's weird. That's why I had such really a reaction to it, because I'm thinking of myself as an adult, and I'm like, I would never. But as a kid, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have as a kid either, but that's just who I was. I'll go with B or C. Let's see. I mean, if it were me today, it would be C. I don't really care to talk to people.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't talk to strangers.
Game. No.
Sorry.
You went from inviting them to get hot dogs with you to I don't
talk to strangers.
I'll go with C.
Okay. We don't talk to strangers. I do seriously though, like I agree with C. Like I want to eavesdrop. Like I want to know I want to know what's what. All right, so I'm putting us down for C. We're kind of all over the map. I like it. It's going to keep it interesting.
Yeah, keep it interesting. Let's keep it interesting.
All right, number 6. You're browsing through your favorite store at the mall when your mom is trying on shoes. The girl flipping through the rack next to you looks familiar. You, A, say hi and ask if you know her. B, smile and see if she smiles back. Or C, keep shopping and see if she notices you.
These are hard. A lot of these are visually social.
That's what I was about to say.
I would never recognize someone.
I know.
I would never look at someone and think they look familiar. Like I either know them or I really know them or I don't, because I don't see people and think that about people.
Well, and usually they would have seen you first. Like that's my thing.
They would have seen you first, right? I'm definitely going to go with B though. Like if I would do a friendly smile. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, I'm not going to ignore.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of with that.
Yeah, I'll smile at them, but I'm not going to say anything because then because the blind version of me, which is me, would be nervous that I would embarrass myself if I was like, "Hey, are you so and so?" And they're like, "No," and then that's like a blind moment waiting to happen of me thinking yeah, but like I feel like our blindness kind of colors some of this.
It really does. Yeah, it really does.
It really does. I mean, there have been a few other times in this where I've been like, well,
yeah, right. Like it's hard to say. Like would we have seen the other people like at our vacation? Probably
it's
not.
The vacation one. It said you would look at them to see if they look nice. We can't do that. We can't
would not be able to tell that at all. Like
no, we can't like gauge their intentions or whatever by looking. So no,
this is unfair. No, I'm kidding.
Unfair.
All right, final question is number 7. Your teacher announces that as part of a school project, you have to write a pen pal letter to a girl your age in another country. You, A, start imagining what great lifelong friends you're going to become before you even know who you'll be writing to. B, think it sounds kind of neat, but aren't quite sure what you'll write about. Or C, write the basics. What do you say to someone you don't even know?
Why am I so A in this scenario? I'd be like, we're going to be lifelong
introvert's dream. It's like, I get to write to
literally
someone.
because it's letter writing.
Yeah.
Well, because every other question, like the A is the most extroverted, and then the B is in the middle, and the C is, and I'm like, this is the only one I've answered A on because it's a letter writing one. But also, you know why? Because introverts, like, not that extroverts aren't, but introverts are often into more like one-on-one deep connection with people. And so I'm like, oh, I'd have this deep connection with this stranger, you know.
That's
anyway,
so funny. I think like,
A.
Again, I have my circle marks, and I think I circled almost all A's because I was like
You're
the
so
most
cute.
outgoing, bubbly child.
Extroverted child. That's so cute. I love that.
I think, like, as an adult, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, like, I feel like it would, I don't know. I'm like, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. More than else. I think I would put B personally, so, all right. I'm going to add these up.
Oh, I'm excited. Cannot wait.
All right. All right. After you consulting Excel because the point system was complicated. It was assigned. So if you're playing along at home, it is assigned 3 points for each A, 2 points for each B, and 1 point for each C. So, I tallied the results. Casey got 14, and I got 15. It's very similar.
Whoa!
And so if you got between 12 and 16 points, which we both did.
Okay.
We got our result is simmering, right? Because 7 to 11 is slow cooker. 12 to 16 is simmering. And 17 to 21 is hot, hot, hot.
Oh, okay.
So
I like being in the middle. That feels nice.
Simmering says, you're open to new people, but are also cautious. Once you feel comfortable, you're not afraid to take the initiative to meet new friends or to let people get to know you. I feel like that's fair.
Love it. That is fair.
That's fair.
I feel like that's fair.
Oh,
I
man.
do.
That was fun. Wow.
That
this
was so fun.
So cute. I kind of want to
So
do more of these with you.
I know. I was just thinking you should bring them when we travel next time. And it'll be our night routine.
Oh my gosh. Our little night routine. Let's take a little quiz.
Yeah, a little quiz because it's so relaxing. So I love it. It's so fun. It makes me feel like I'm a girl again, you know?
I know.
Like
I feel like we're having a slumber party.
Slumber party. Yeah, that's like what I did with my friends was these little quizzes and stuff.
They're so fun. And it's like,
so cute.
Like who's who, and getting to know your friends is also just really fun.
I know. And it's kind of fun. I mean, we like kind of like self-assessing, and it's kind of fun to like actually think about this of like, what would I do in that situation?
Right.
It's kind of, and like, not only what would I do, what would my past self have done, and how much have I changed, and it's kind of interesting.
It's fun. I know. It's really cute.
You were all A's last. You were hot.
I was hot, and I'm not surprised even a little bit. I think it was the first quiz book I took multiple times before I had ended up acquiring quiz book 2 and 3. And I think I had a key for myself. I have to find this before we're done.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay. So I took it at least once when I was 10.
Okay, love it.
So like I have this circle with like red ink and it says Cassandra age 10.
That's so cute.
It's such like a little time capsule. It's really cute.
It's the perfect age for that too.
It really is. And I have to highlight this and I will be done because one of the second quiz in the first quiz book is called Are You a Snoop? And I for sure am a Snoop. I'm a very nosy girl. But I remember, all right, like I literally wrote a note next to this question because that I have to read out loud. And it's you're waiting at your teacher's desk to ask a question when you notice her grade book lying wide open. You read everyone's grades. It's like, yes, that's me. I might do this. I'd never do this. And then I wrote next to I'd never do this, I can't even see them.
Yes, no, I mean, obviously. Obviously, I was already thinking that before you even said it. I was like, we can't see that. But I love that your 10-year-old self wrote it. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. That's almost like social media worthy, like, to post that. That's so funny. That is so funny.
It's so, like, we knew ourselves, all right, guys. Like, we did.
That is so funny.
If there was ever any doubt.
But it's so true. We can't. Like, so many of these questions are visual. Like,
yes, they are. Like, would you make eye contact with a stranger? Like, I don't know. Yeah, probably not. Like,
probably not.
Can't do it.
Right. That's so cute and funny that you wrote that. I love it so much.
I can't. I would love to know, like, where else I wrote funny notes, but that's when I
know you gotta look through.
I gotta look through. I gotta assess my past self.
It's really funny and podcast appropriate. So I'm glad you shared that.
I'm so glad I saw it. Well, guys, it's been real and it's been fun and it's been so fun.
It's been fun. We hope we at least gave you a little laugh, a little break from your busy day, and thank you for listening once again.
Yay! And we will see you again in 2 weeks.
Bye! Bye!